California, and this is a humongous turnout. So I know that you guys have seen some of our other cars and coffees that we've done. One was up in El Dorado Hills. That was the same people that are putting this one on, but it looks like this one's turned out to be even bigger than the other one that we had before. So anyway, what I want to do is I'm just going to back up just a little bit here, and we'll start going down the aisle here, and we'll show you the cars. Let me see if I can get my camera to switch around here. All right, here we go. So, as you guys know, Cars and Coffee, you just see a little bit of everything, and I've seen a pile of stuff coming through here. So we're just going to go ahead and walk these here. They've got donuts over here. If you come in here and hungry, there's a Starbucks, not just like basically right around the corner over here. So they do that, and they just do it for a little bit of a donation. You guys just throw a few bucks in the pot, and that's what keeps everything going. So we're just gonna walk these guys here, and we'll show you the cars. Some of these cars you guys have already seen. I'm gonna kind of just get ahead of the game here just a little bit. That way you guys aren't seeing some of the people. This C8 is really beautiful here. Really nice. Really nice. All right, let me see if I can get through the crowd here, guys, a little bit. All right, here's another C8 coming through. All right. Hey guys, thank you guys for joining. I see you guys are joining us here. I think this is a 2020 SS right here. Hey, there's Terry. Hey, you're live, man. Say hi.
Hi, man. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
Having fun?
Oh, yes. Always.
There's a lot of neat stuff here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a big turnout, huh? Yeah. I was surprised. So I told everybody, I said, this is from the same one that we did at El Dorado Hills, but this is a lot bigger.
This is where it's supposed to be.
This is where it's supposed to be, yeah. COVID kind of screwed things up, but they're back on track. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll show you guys their car now that you guys haven't seen very many pictures of it since we got it all painted up and a new hood on it. So I'll show you that stuff here in a minute. All right. Yeah. All right. So, all right, guys. So here's this is very, very interesting. I know this young man. He's done a really good job with this Camaro. It's actually it's all orange, but he's black wrapped it. He's done his own supercharger on this thing. Just sharp, very, very sharp kid. Nice guy. And we've got a really nice Z51 here. Really nice. And it's got all the roll bar and all that type of stuff in here. It looks a lot like Kevin Reynolds' old one. Maybe I need to have him come over and take a look at it. All right. Well, we've got another. Hey, I think I see Alan there. Alan, this is actually in Folsom, California, right outside of Sacramento. So that's where this is at. I believe they do this every. If it's not every weekend, it's. Sure. Do you have this? Yeah, sure. You betcha. So yeah, this is they do this show every weekend, and it is a humongous turnout all the time. So what year is this car?
2021.
2021. All right. So is it not opening?
No, it's my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
I'm not left-handed.
There we go. All right. Wow, you've already changed the cover on top. Yep.
Silver.
Yep. No, looks good. Looks very cool. So how do you like it?
It's an awesome car.
Yeah.
I've tracked cars before, and this is like, for the money, you can't beat it.
Right.
For the money, you can't beat it.
Is this your first Corvette, or did what'd you have before?
78.
Okay. So you went from a 78 to a 2001, huh?
From
Or 21?
190 horsepower to 495.
Yeah, that's significant change, isn't it? Well, it's very beautiful, sir. It's a nice car. Nice car. One of these days, hopefully, we'll be able to do one ourselves.
You know, for the price, it gave me enough option to get everything, upgrade everything mechanical on it.
Very cool. Yeah.
I didn't skip on anything.
No, it looks good. Looks good. Thank you for showing me that. I appreciate it. Hey, you have a good one. You're live on the Corvette channel, by the way.
Here. That sounds good.
Oh yeah, look, he did the two-tone seats here, guys. Yeah, looks great. Very nice.
You know,
Oh, it still smells so new. How many miles you got on this thing? Probably none,
almost 2,500.
2,500. So
Yeah.
it's just barely broke in, guys. It's not even quite broke in yet. So, well, here's my card. This will give you the information to be able to check this video out.
So one thing about that people should know, or who's interested in buying a Corvette, is you can't smog it until you get like 1,200 miles on it. So just be, if you're gonna turn it around, if you're gonna buy it and turn it around, you want it to pass smog.
The computer won't allow you. I heard that. I heard that they were doing that.
And I think they did it for a reason.
Where people couldn't turn them.
So people don't turn them around.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm gonna keep this one.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want a convertible too, so I might get some more. I could afford 2 of them for the price of a McLaren.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
My
you have a
name's
good
John.
one. John Scott.
All right.
Nice
Scott,
to meet you, sir. Okay. All right. Well, that was nice of him to be able to show us the car a little bit. So as you guys know, we have a lot of different cars. You got Volkswagen Bugs here. Looks like an old Mercury right here. And we just got a little bit of everything, and that's one of the cool parts about this. It's one of the reasons I like coming to these, is that I always tell you guys I'm always trying to bridge the gap and between all the different cars. And so, because all of us are actually like-minded when it comes to that we're all we all get together because of these things. So this way there's just no competition. So it's one of the reasons that we try to do, like when we're doing our car shows, that they're all car shows, so we can see all of them and that everybody gets recognized. I like that. I know I'm kind of fighting that a little bit, but I really love doing that because it's just, people are, they're pretty cool. So what do we got here? So we got another. Oh, this Camaro's beautiful. Look at the old and the new. Isn't that great? So, and then we got the Mini Coopers. Wow, a lot of those little guys around here. Now I've just gone through this one row. I'm gonna go back up the same row. I see the other row is filling up. Looks like a bunch of Mustangs are starting to show up over there. So I'm gonna come down to the end of this row here, and then I'm gonna spin around. So I'm gonna come back up the same aisle so I don't miss it. And that happens to be where a lot of our cars are at. So I want to make sure that you guys get to see those. I want to show my car off, right? So, and then we'll swing around. We'll get all of them here. So we're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna turn around right here. And here's some Porsches. When I used to go to Germany, my family's all from Germany, and my uncle used to own a silver Carrera like this one, and I just loved running around on the Autobahn with that thing. It was great to go from country to country instead of state to state. It was just really, really crazy. So anyway, here's a beautiful, wow, it's a convertible. Look at this SS, that's nice. All right, then we got a Chevelle here, and then here's a C3. See if I can get going on here. Here's a Ferrari, and wow, look at this McLaren. Really nice, guys. Another Porsche. Not sure what that is, a Ford. I think it's a Ford Focus, actually. All right. And wow, 440 here. Nice. Very nice. All right. And I used to have an old Suburban like this. It was a Corvette Blue, actually. And here's Terry and Linda's car. This is the one that you just met them on the show, and you see Terry all the time. This is their car. Now, we did a video not too long ago about the hoods, and you can see here, we both put these hoods on the same day. The same shop did it for us. And you can see the difference here. I mean, take a look. I mean, I painted my hood the traditional to look like a regular ZR1 because I had the front ZR1 front end. Terry decided that they wanted to go ahead and keep the original front grille, the regular Stingray grille, and add some paint and paint the whole hood black. And so the same hood just presents a complete different look that I think they're both awesome, but they totally make the cars look completely different. So if you guys are looking for those hoods, guys, these are available through ACS. They're a sponsor of ours. So go to acscomposite.com and they will be able to help you out. I'm going to tell you though, these guys are about $2,500 for the hood. But like I said, I'll never put a regular hood back on my car ever again. It's hanging in the shop and that's where it's going to stay. Okay. So anyway, here's John's car. You guys probably recognize this with all the graphics on the side of it. And they just got the banner up on the sun visor up on the windshield. And you can see here it says one nation under God. You can see that. It's becoming more and more patriotic all the time with what he's doing. And I think it's really looking good. I told him he needs to do something under the hood though. I mean, we just haven't gotten there yet. So anyway, there's Kevin's car. And for some reason my phone keeps wanting to zoom in here. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flip the camera here just for a second and then flip it back. There we go. So I'm not so up close. So let's see if we can get going here. There's a Tesla. All right, and then we've got a C5 Z06 and MGB.
Oh, this is getting hot.
All right, an old Porsche. All right, another Porsche, beautiful car. Well, big showing. There's a beautiful C5. Wow. The great showing from the Porsche and Volkswagen people today. Wow. So, I mean, some of these Volkswagens here are worth a lot more than our Corvettes are, actually. So, guys, I think let me sneak around over here. I'm going to come back over here this way. And hopefully, guys, I really hope that the video is coming across okay today. I'm a victim when you get bad video out of me. I am a victim of the cell phone service, and I'm going live with this, so that's what happens. And when I go live, I'm not able to record it, so it's going straight to YouTube. And so YouTube does the best they can with it on what's coming through on the cellular service. So if it gets fuzzy or grainy or crappy, I apologize. I'm just trying to be able to get it to you live so you have it, and and that I'm not having to go through and re-edit it all. But I do try. I'm usually in pretty good areas, but I notice that some of you guys make comments that it's really hard to see, and sometimes they are, and I apologize for that. I know at Idle Beer Works there was a couple, the one I did last weekend, there was a couple videos that were pretty good. Some of them were not so great. I was able to also film a lot with my GoPro, so I will be editing a new version for that, so you guys, I'll try to get it up in the next couple of weeks, and that way you guys can see that, because that was a pretty cool day. There was a lot of cars there, and it was just cool. But anyway, enough of that. So here's a Hellcat, guys, right next to another Corvette. And I think you saw last week there was another Corvette there that was this color, and that yellow just really comes across as a very neon color. But it's a pretty car.
So we go get you a car today.
So all right, so let's keep on going here. All right, that's an interesting one right there. All right, okay, look at this. This is a beautiful car. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Oh, I think I'm seeing an older one. I don't know what the heck this one is. It's a 60s of some sort. I'm not sure. It looks like we got a C1 and a C2 here. And it looks like that might be a 64, maybe. I don't think it's a 63. I don't think it's a split window. No, it's not. It's not. All right, so got some Beamers here. You know, the C8s, you know, they're actually starting to make a pretty good showing. We're starting to see more and more of them around. So let's see here. So here's a really pretty Corvette right here. Nice. I bet you Terry would like to see that one. I'll have to tell him about this one. This SS, wow. Wow, you can eat off of this thing. Look at that, guys. That engine just glistens. Wow, very nice. Very nice. All right. Old El Camino. And then we got another C8. Very nice. This old Roadster here. I can get around so you can see it here. There we go. Very cool. All right. And start getting into these old hot rods. They're just really nice. I've seen a couple Broncos roll in today. There was a really pretty red one that's here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Well, I'll try to get to it. So guys, I see a bunch of you guys are watching. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Hey guys, I've seen this little Toyota here, and it's kind of funny. It's just kind of cool that he's just putting you know, he's not trying to make it pretty, but he's actually resurrected something that you just don't see on the road anymore. It's pretty cool. And then this big old hot rod here, I bet he's got mega clearance. There's no doubt about that. Wow. All right. And let's see here. Let's make sure I'm not missing any of the cars, guys. All right. So like I was saying, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate this. I really do. I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I'm getting you to be able to show you these cars. I mean, it's, you know, we've been very lucky to have our restrictions lifted, for the most part anyway. And so we are able to get out and show our cars off and talk to people and start to make life normal again. And you know, it's just nice, you know, and it's nice and sunny.
Where was that?
Let's see, what time is it? It's about about 8:20ish, somewhere in that ballpark. It's probably already, I'm gonna say, 80 degrees outside, but it is really nice. I mean, and so we got a C5, we got a C7, and a couple C8s all right here, and yeah, no, very cool. Very cool. All right, so let me see. We'll go down there's a Ford GT. We'll sneak around on the back side of that, and we'll take a look at those here in just a minute. Let's go down this road here. So here's an old Chrysler. All right, as well as another Mustang. And all right, another Porsche, and then I think this is a Mercedes. Pretty sure. Yep, it is. I think it's one of those Sahara models. He's just got some different emblems on it. Little C20 right there, and we got a Camaro. Very nice. I gotta say, guys, the Corvettes have really making a show today. They're all over. They're spread out all over the place, but I think there's enough of them here. We could have had just a regular car show just for Corvettes. Crazy, but they are all spread all over the place. So we have to share the awesomeness, right, guys? We spread them all out, make every row look perfect, right? Yeah. So I'm seeing on the other row here, which we'll be going to in just a minute, that the old 240Zs and 260Zs and stuff, they're making a really good showing today. So we'll come back up there in just a second. There's another Porsche, good looking car. Looks like that one might be a wrap actually. And then this all blacked out Jeep Cherokee. It's nice. All right, and looks like we've got another Hellcat down here. All right, so let's swing around here, and I'll try to intermingle or intertwist into between these. Let me just kind of come around here, and then I'll swing back around. So we've got an old Trans Am that's in great shape, as well as a really nice C3 Corvette. And then an old Buick. Hey, look at that thing. And then we got a C7. I guess he's not wanting to play today. He's just over here, sitting over here. So, since he doesn't want to play too much, I'll just leave him over there. All right. So now we've got a couple of these old ones over here. All right. And then I'm going to kind of swing back around here. Let's come back over here. This way I'm having to walk so much. Jennifer's always telling me, it's like, hey, when you come to these shows, you just kind of disappear and I don't see you. Well, it's because I'm out here filming. So anyway, here you go. This is what I was telling you guys. These are the 240Zs and 60Zs and 80Zs. But these cars were really ahead of their time. They honestly were. They were great in the motorsports industry for the longest time, and anybody that's got one knows it, and then they hang on to it. Here's a beautiful car. Again, guys, this is just a blue version of what my wife's or my father-in-law had that I keep telling you guys about. This is probably the best representation of what he had, except his was pearl white. All right. Now we got a Lexus here, and it looks like we've got a few Audis have showed up. Let me see. Actually, let me go down this row here. Here's a Cobra right here. Let's go down this row, and then we'll see if we can swing back around and catch the back row here. Okay. I don't know if they're already leaving or they're parking. I'm not sure. That's a Scion. Actually, that's a pretty decent looking car right there. I'm surprised. Just depends on how you do it. Right? They made it their own. Alright, so there's another Cobra. That's a good looking car. And then I think you guys have probably seen this Ford GT before. It's a beautiful car. From what I understand, though, when I've talked to some people, it's basically you gotta almost do a life a life check with Ford to be able to buy one of these cars. It's crazy. Not only do they check you for your credit and all that type of stuff, but it's a very elite thing, and you have to have permission to be able to buy one of those from Ford. It's crazy. And here's Joe and Sue Gerber's new Corvette. I think I showed this to you guys on the Idle Beer Works show this last week. They just got that car, and he said he is just enjoying the heck out of it. Here's a Grand Sport, really good looking one. Wow. Now here we go, guys. Look at this C8. And that's the blue one I was telling you about. That is just a gorgeous color. As you guys know, we love blue and we love burgundy, and it right now I think that's where it would be, is one of the two colors. All right, so here's a Ford GT. It's like Shelby edition. Very nice. And we've got another. Oh, this is the GT350R. Wow. Okay. Nice. All right, now guys, I'm gonna swing around here just a little bit. So again, I'm catching both sides. Got a couple Porsches over. Excuse me, a couple Porsches over here, as well as an old Thunderbird. Yeah, very nice. Guys, I don't know if you heard or not, but I heard that that Ford is resurrecting the Thunderbird platform. They're going to turn it into a sports car. They have been buying up a little bit of everything. It's like a Cobra. But they've been buying up everything that's kind of in that sector, so they can do. They kind of like how GM did with the when they were doing the C8. They bought a McLaren, they bought a Ferrari, everything that was in competition of what they were trying to get into and make it look like. And they bought one of those. They took them into their little secret laboratory, and they started to build the C8. And I think that that's what Ford's doing with the. I read about that. I don't know, maybe a week or so ago, that they are doing the same thing with the Thunderbird platform. So I'm really curious to see what the heck they're going to come out with. I think that's probably going to be, I'm going to say probably pretty cool. All right, so let's see here. I don't know if we missed this truck. This truck, I think, just pulled in when I wasn't looking. If it was already there and you guys saw it, sorry. But I didn't see it when I was walking through. So that's pretty. Definitely a different color. All right, so let's sneak back down here, guys. Thank you guys for sticking with me. We are 26 minutes into this video. I'm gonna try to speed things up a little bit. We're gonna catch the back row, and then we'll catch, I think, what is going to be the last 2 rows, if I counted correctly on the other side. But guys, you guys do my heart good when you guys join and watch. If you guys are making comments today, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. If you're making comments, it's really, the sun is out bright, and my phone screen, I almost can't see them. So if I'm not answering you guys' questions, I apologize. I'm not seeing them. So anyway, here's a really good looking C5. I mean, you can just tell, you know, these things that they're loved, you know. So I think I'm hearing my wife laughing over there. It's a beautiful, look at this C5. That thing is just beautiful. And then here's a little bit newer version of Magnum's car. Look at this. Oh wow, look at this black one. Isn't that nice? All right. Oh, and then this one's got, what, an LS3 in it? Jeez. There's plenty of room in there for that. He didn't even have to shoehorn that in there, but that looks awesome. Really nice. All right, let's get over here, guys. And like I said, I think I heard, oh yeah, she's sneaking away here. So I'll try to get these covered here, guys. I think, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, she just went up the road we had just came from. So let's see if we can make it through here. You know, it's crazy, the amount of, I mean, wow, look at that Ferrari. And this, like I said, the Corvettes are just everywhere. They're coming from everywhere. But gotta say, I think this is the Ferrari from the video game Outrun, guys. Yeah. I mean, somebody definitely loves that car. All right, look at that Corvette. Then we've got some sitting on the outskirts kind of over there. But let's catch this row here, guys. So you Mustang lovers, I know we're the Corvette channel, but I gotta give the Mustangs their due, right? I'm gonna swing back around over here. There's an Audi, another Scion. And then we'll swing back around over here. All right, so we got a couple more Mustangs. And then some Porsches and BMWs. And then it looks like we got a McLaren over here. It's very nice. Boy, you know, these exotic cars, they can pull these colors off, you know, and it's just they just look cool. It's really do. A lot of carbon fiber on this car, guys. Yeah, very nice. Well, I tell you, there's a lot of similarities between this car and a C8. All right, and then we got an Audi here. Okay, and one of the original Mini Coopers. Another Audi, a couple more Audis here, as well as a BMW. And I think those are some Subarus, if I remember right. That's a big BMW right there, boy. Big one. And then we've got one of the Jeep Truck Rubicon edition. Look at this big old monster Ford. I can stand in the top of the truck and be able to see everything. So, oh God, guys, look at this. Look at this Fiero. I have not seen a Fiero in a long time. I used to have a friend of mine that had one. Guys, I hope you guys know that this is the, what would you call it, the grandpa to the C8, right? This was GM's first attempt, and it did a pretty good job actually for what it was. But that is the C8 is now the matured version of this car right here. Yeah. With a whole bunch more horsepower, trust me. All right, so moving on, we've got what do we got here? This is a Jaguar, and then a Nissan, and let's see what else we got over here. Another Mustang, a couple Miatas. All right, and I got a C3, a red C3 hiding over there, and yeah, so guys, we just have a lot of different cars here. I'm thinking that is about it. Let's see, how long we've been doing this? We've been doing this for 31 minutes, and so a lot of cars. Hopefully you guys like this. So that's an interesting. I don't remember those taillights being like that on the Fords, but I guess maybe, I don't know if those are factory or, I don't think they are. I think they're different. All right, well guys, that was pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I guess we're working on more videos all the time. Hopefully you guys liked the Camaro video that I just put out yesterday. That's my wife and I's new Camaro SS that we did that on. We're gonna do some other stuff on that car too. If there's anything that you guys are needing, I mean, we're pretty much starting to branch out in our shop. So if you are needing work, we're starting to get calls from people back Chicago, Florida, all over the place, for them to come out or have their car shipped out to us. We're more than happy to be able to help you and take care of you with that and accommodate what you need to be able to get stuff done. So if you do need anything, be sure and reach out to me. You got all of my contact information. Go to corvettechannel.com and you can get all of my phone information, email, all that type of stuff, and we will be happy to give you a quote on anything that you need, and we'll go from there. We also have our new Corvette Channel store that has our shirts and our Yeti mugs and stuff like that. We'll be soon adding embroidered shirts and hats and things like that, as well as regular GM, all of our authorized GM genuine stuff that we are working on to bring to you guys. So anyway, the store's growing, so if there's something that you need, let me know. We also do a shirt. If you look on there, you can do a shirt. You can send me your shirt, or a picture of your car, and we will get it on the back of your shirt. Very reasonable, but you'll see an example of it with my car on it, and people are starting to buy those, and I think that's pretty cool. So you can buy one of my car if you want, or you can get one done of yours. So hey, there's Kevin. He's photobombing me again. Now there they are. All right, I told you guys that they were. I told you I could hear my wife laughing over there.
That's because she was with me.
Oh yeah, of course,
I
right?
the girls laughing, all the time.
I know, right? Well, I told him, I was like, well, I always disappear on her because I'm always doing live films. So anyway, guys, thank you guys all for watching. I guess we'll leave you alone right now. But like I said, if you need anything, you just reach out to us and we'll try to help you out. All right. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.
We're showing the